We have some daily drivers here, and basically what we've got is a TL base model and a TSX automatic, and we're going to do some comparison with these two. This is kind of doing a baseline day before we actually modify the cars. Welcome to VTEC Academy. You're about to get schooled. We have the two cars that were purchased recently. The TL, which you've decided you want to drive.
Yes.
And the TSX, which is a replacement for the
TSX.
Broken TSX. Unfortunately, this is automatic. I kind of wanted to compare this automatic base TL to a manual TSX to see how fast it was. Driving it, I'd say it feels like that much slower than the manual one.
Yeah.
Not much. They're very similar cars. Other than, you know, obviously they're the same generation, so they look kind of the same.
Yeah, within a year of each other.
Yeah. How much does that car weigh?
3480.
So only about 120 pounds more than this.
Yes.
So it's like 3356 or something like that.
Yep.
Both automatic.
Yeah, 5-speed for mine.
5-speed for mine, auto. What is your horsepower?
It is 200, and once it was the net adjusted SE, it was 258 horsepower.
Right. Mine adjusted was 205.
Yep.
So
and this
K24A2, J35,
J32
J32.
A3.
J32 A3.
Yes, and it was 200. I think the big difference is 233 foot-pounds of torque versus 65.
Got it.
167 foot-pounds of torque.
One of the huge things we need to do is get rid of the beige interiors on both.
Oh God, yeah, those need to go. Luckily, they're ripped up, so we don't.
Yeah.
So we, you know, it's a good excuse to replace them.
Yeah, in fact, the interiors are very similar in their state of.
It's mostly the seats, honestly. The rest of the
Yeah.
interior is held up pretty well.
Although your dash is pretty cracked. So.
It's an Arizona car all its life.
Yeah, true. Arizona car. Neither of them been modified.
Bone
They're
stock.
Bone stock.
Wheels, shitty tires, everything.
They're within a year of each other manufacturing.
Almost about, how many miles does your car have?
This is over 200. So, yeah.
About
very
the same
similar.
wear and tear on the cars?
I think this is mostly highway stuff. Shall we do a little race and see which one's faster?
Yeah.
I'm really curious. This feels fast. This
It does.
feels mediocre.
It's like, this feels quick, even coming from like my manual Accord.
Okay.
This feels quick. It's only when I get in the RL do I go, this feels slow again.
All right, let's go take it for a spin.
Bye, Mom. We're gonna go do hood rat shit.
3, 2, 1, go. Not bad. It took off kind of quick. That was really impressive. I think it had more traction control than we did. Kind of quick out of the hole. Surprising. Conclusion.
They're pretty evenly matched right out the line.
I think so. I wanted the gearing slightly better, but I don't think you romped on it that hard. First off, you were like a half a beat behind me.
Yeah, definitely.
And,
I don't have good reaction times.
I spun the tires. In fact, I was in VTEC quickly.
Yeah.
I heard you hit VTEC, but you were well behind me when you finally hit VTEC. And then, but then you just started a motor past me at a pretty good clip.
Yeah, I'd be interested to try it in the sport shift mode to see if holding RPMs higher would be better. Because it definitely doesn't hold RPMs even when you floor it.
You know, it's a base model, but yeah, obviously you could do that. I think a Type S obviously would be faster.
Yeah, good bit faster actually from what I read.
So, but I was surprised. The TSX took off harder than I've ever felt it before, but I may have actually been in kind of a sandy surface, and that's what spun the tires and let me kind of get up into VTEC
quickly. Yeah, you spun a lot more than I did. I barely chirped them.
Yeah, but I was pretty impressed with how fast it was at the beginning until all of a sudden your car went and just all of a sudden took off.
Yeah, I'd be interested to find like a freeway on ramp where we can get going. Like
I think roll racing, you just destroy this car.
Yeah.
So, but it was interesting because I've been driving this car for a couple months, and I felt like it was faster than this. And then when I took off faster, I'm like, what? And then all of a sudden I hear you hit VTEC and you're like, and I'm like, okay.
This thing feels fast, not leaving lights, but it feels fast on the freeway.
Yeah, I mean, at my house, quite often you've got like a narrow gap to shoot to get out in the right-hand lane and cars coming, so I just pound it and it goes.
Yeah.
This I always felt like a little disappointing.
Yeah, and I'm always concerned about pounding on this transmission, so I never do that because it's an auto V6 and they just like to blow up.
Yeah, but what happens if it blows up?
What?
We switched to a manual.
I know. Okay, I can start driving faster.
Yeah, don't worry about abusing it.
Because you also weigh 200-ish pounds less than me, which can help you out the line.
More like 400 today. More like...
Oh, that's mean.
You had 2 people in your car.
I know.
So...
And a trunk full of junk, I think.
And I'd say you 2 combined is more than 200 pounds more than me.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so we probably had an extra 400, 450 pounds in the car.
Yeah. I'll tell you what I think.
Yeah.
I think when I do an engine swap in this car, I'm going to just put a J in it. You know,
seems like the
I'll
solution.
go find a TL Type S motor. Maybe I'll do automatic, maybe I'll do manual, but let's see what happens when the car's 200 pounds lighter and has, you know, more horsepower than your car, or this car.
Yep.
So I think that'll be fun. Really fun.
Oh, yeah.
So
maybe you'll launch it hard next time.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll have to drive next time.
I'll do it.
It's not in my blood to be hard on cars like that. I've never been that way.
I have.
Confession time. I've never done a burnout.
Really?
Never.
In conclusion, TL faster, TL smoother driving, TL quieter.
Carter, worse at launching.
Carter, not as good at launching. But I think the engine swap this car needs is a TL engine.
Yeah.
So what should we do with this car?
Well, I think it needs a manual and a J35 at least.
Manual J35?
Maybe try and scrounge up a blower or something to make
I think
more
turbo.
Power. Turbo?
Yeah, turbo. It's got single out ports, exhaust ports.
Yeah.
So it could be really easy to make a manifold.
That'd be fun.
So yeah, I think turbo.
That'd be a good idea.
Yeah. I hope you enjoyed this episode of VTEC Academy. I'm looking forward to modifying these cars and seeing how fast they are. How about you?
Yeah, I'm excited. I've always wanted a big body sedan.
Big body sedan? Well, you got the RL, but...
Yeah, one that I can
you can crash
aggressively
on?
modify and take to the track.
I envision a big wing, a big splitter, manual transmission, and turbo.
Like 275s all the way around.
275s all the way around.
Yeah.
I imagine
basically
a J-swap.
Yeah.
I imagine a mini TL.
Yeah.
Same thing, except smaller.
Yeah, same thing but smaller. All right, cool.
Probably like a couple inches at best.
Hey guys, if you guys enjoyed it, please think about liking and subscribing. We've got a lot of videos coming up, and I hope you enjoyed this one. Thanks for joining us.
Bye.